most of its existence, the Guadalupe watershed has been a spawning ground for Chinook salmon. In recent years, however, salmon runs have dwindled due to urbanization and encroachment, and most locals are shocked to know of the river's recent past. South Bay Clean Creeks Coalition has been working over the last 5 years to reclaim, restore, and revitalize the local rivers in an effort to improve the conditions for salmon and other local wildlife. This is the story of the 2019 salmon run. The coalition started preparing as the 2018 run came to an end, starting with the year's first river cleanup in January. Over the next 11 months, the team and a crew of 1,850 volunteers organized 49 cleanups. Volunteers logged over 3,800 hours and removed 63 tons of trash, fish traps, and debris from the Guad, Los Gatos Creek, and Coyote Creek in an effort to improve the odds of migrating fish. Santa Clara Valley Water District had also been busy, reviving habitat and installing infrastructure along a short stretch of the Los Gatos Creek. Although much more of this is needed, the work is a good start in providing more spawning locations for the salmon and native steelhead. As the first rains approached, it was time to organize and train salmon monitors. Due to the scale of the watershed, it's important to train monitors on what to look for, what to measure, and how to report sightings of fish and nests, known as reds. On November 4th, SBCCC and other local experts trained 64 residents and assigned them to zones of the watershed. The salmon in our watershed migrate under the Golden Gate Bridge and through the San Francisco Bay, entering the Guadalupe River at El Viso. Once in the Guadalupe, they swim upstream past San Jose Airport to Arena Green, where they either head right up Los Gatos Creek or left towards Lake Almaden. While some may be coming back to where they were hatched, others, including hatchery salmon, find their way here for reasons we don't fully understand. Every new season is met with a combination of nervousness and anticipation, and this year was no different. By mid-November, there were sporadic sightings of fish and early red activity in the lower Guad. During a cleanup in downtown San Jose on Black Friday, the crew spotted a pair of fish a few minutes from the SAP Center. By the next day, with the pulse of rains lifting the waters, fish were present as far up the Los Gatos Creek as Campbell Avenue. The season was underway. With fish in the waters, it was time for the monitoring teams to mobilize. The process starts with visual monitoring and logging of reds and fish counts on the Survey 123 app. Monitors also take pictures and videos, as well as measuring water temperature, pH, and oxygen levels. As the salmon spawn and start to die, some of the team is allowed into the rivers to collect carcasses. The carcasses are measured and samples are taken from the fish to send to either the California Department of Fish and Game, if it's a hatchery fish, or for DNA testing at UC Davis. Monitors also check the contents of the egg or sperm sac to understand whether the fish had a successful spawn. While they're not always successful, an empty sac is a good sign. Based on our monitoring as well as feedback from local agencies, we estimate about 150 fish entered the watershed this year. While this is a fraction of historic numbers, it's an encouraging sign both of the value of the community's efforts as well as the resilience of this amazing fish. The end of the season is always bittersweet, but we are already preparing for the next one.